Every fighter believes in themselves, but some take that confidence a little too far. The trash talk, the showboating, and the mind games all disappeared the moment the punches started landing. Let's look at the times cocky fighters paid the ultimate price. McAllister came into the British lightweight title fight full of confidence, insisting Murray wasn't on his level and that he'd leave with the belt. He left with the belt, technically, just wrapped around his ribs.
He's relying on just his raw strength to get him through.
Murray broke him down with relentless pressure and heavy body shots.
Blinking a little bit, Murray, and he's taking a couple of big shots there. McAllister, rather, in the second round, has started to find his range. And the referee rightly split time. This is where Murray wants it. Good right hand, and the left hook as well from Murray. Real good quality shots from Murray. Kidology from McAllister. Murray says, yeah, I can land some more, and does. And he will. He chooses to fight, and I think it's a bad tactic. Look, he's saying, come on, hit me
not
on
landing as much.
Good right hand from Murray. Is it just me?
So by the 8th round, the referee stepped in to stop the fight.
Up beautifully on the jab. Oh, good body shot. He shakes his head to the corner. He knows he's just about all in here, and it's been stopped. Here's left hook to the body.
Still British lightweight champion, John Murray.
When Griffin faced Tarver back in 2003, he believed his speed and movement would frustrate Tarver. The only thing frustrated was his optometrist. Tarver dropped Griffin in the first round.
When Tarver landed the left hand before, and now Tarver gets him into the corner, and with a left and a right.
Kept him stuck on the outside and landed the harder shots all night.
And again. Griffin taking it well for the moment, but Tarver comes. Rocky Graziano War.
He also cut and damaged his eye, forcing the doctor to check it several times. In the final round, Tarver dropped him again, just to confirm the diagnosis.
As he could to deal with his tactical disadvantage.
He stepped on his feet.
Eats a straight left hand.
I saw Tarver actually step on his feet when he hit him. If he hadn't did that, I don't think he would have went down.
And Tarver, smiling for the first time in the fight, comes forward to try to finish Griffin, but the bell ends the fight.
On the feet at the same time. Not that it was on purpose, but I saw it very clear. But it doesn't show right here. And that's why he's trying to hold his balance right here.
Might have gone down anyway, man.
Antonio, the Magic Man, Tarver.
During the build-up, Maccarinelli described Haye as delusional, saying he totally disagreed with him claiming he'd mixed in better company. He believed this was his night. It was a very short night. Once the bell rang, Haye exploded with his own power. And after surviving an early scare, he unleashed a series of huge punches that stopped Maccarinelli in the second round. Before the fight, Maussa made sure everyone knew he'd beat Hatton, even claiming Hatton wasn't nearly as dangerous as people believed.
The inimitable Michael Buffer adding plus to the occasion. Punches from all kinds of angles.
In the ring, he received a full refund on that opinion.
And some of Ricky's moves, you know, he's reaching with the...
But he'll be lifted by the sight of the blood. To get to him with some of these body shots and another hook to the head and avoiding two as he does this.
Stop that, Ricky.
Hatton battered him with relentless pressure before dropping him twice in the 9th round.
Oh, he's got him with a left hook! Huge left arm! Can he get up from that? New era!
Winning by KO.
So
early. But Hatton has not come out.
Watson entered the rematch convinced he'd already figured Eubank out after their first meeting. He forgot to check for a sequel twist. He boxed brilliantly for much of the fight, and even hurt Eubank late. But in the 12th round, Eubank uncorked a massive uppercut, followed by a barrage of punches that produced one of boxing's most dramatic stoppages.
He's now rocked it. 3 minutes to go. Can he hang on now? What a cliffhanger. He's going to dive in, and he stopped it in the last round. Eubank. I always prefer it too early than too late.
Pyatt was convinced Collins wasn't championship material and expected to leave with the WBO title. He left with the room number for the medical suite instead.
He hasn't been that interested.
Collins took control early, landed cleaner punches.
For the big chance to come.
That was a nice right hand. That was that right hand bang on, Reg. A little delayed action shot.
I
Good right hand from Collins.
Yeah, he took the shot.
Pyatt's in trouble.
Jim, he took the shot, and it looks as though he fell over his feet as well there, but he's...
And gradually backed Pyatt onto the ropes. Midway through the 5th, with Pyatt under sustained pressure, the referee stepped in at 2:27, awarding Collins the TKO.
Right above us here. It's all over. He wasn't firing back. He won't agree with that, I don't think, Pyatt.
Well, it was a good right hand. He seemed to be with a shot.
There.
That is banged, and that was a good shot.
And just at that point, you see, I thought then that there was a half trip, although he took the punch.
I think the legs...
The bad blood between these two was loud before the fight. They were trading bad words, so Kelley even said that he would go straight for Hamid's mouth in the first round, and that he had been saving everything for the bell.
There's the bell.
But Hamid's power proved too much. He scored multiple knockdowns before stopping Kelley in the 4th round.
The guy who's a big puncher. There's a short right that drops Kelley. Kelley still throws those chopping punches. Down goes Kevin Kelley. Oh, that was a solid shot by Naseem. Both guys throwing home run shots now. Down goes Kelley again. 40 seconds to go in round 4.
8, 9, 10.
They stopped the fight. Naseem Hamed knocked out Kevin Kelley. Here's where Kevin got caught.
The undefeated WBO featherweight champion of the world, Prince Naseem Hatton.
Woodhall was confident his boxing skills would finally solve the Calzaghe puzzle.
Calzaghe with a left right.
He used his experience to make every round competitive.
Nice straight left hand by Calzaghe, but Woodhall firing back with the right hand.
Woodhall lands with a straight right to the head. Right hand was blocked by Woodhall. Woodhall comes smacking. Well, maybe a bit tired right now, but he held him with a right hand that got the attention of the champion among champions, and he may need one here if this keeps up.
But as the fight went on, Calzaghe's relentless pressure and speed began to take their toll.
With the heavier punches, he staggered. There he goes. Woodhall goes down and somersaults to the canvas. First knockdown of the night. There's the bell.
In the 10th round, he trapped Woodhall against the ropes and unleashed a barrage of punches, forcing the referee to wave the fight off just 28 seconds into the round.
Joe Calzaghe.
Gevor spent the week before the fight insisting Abraham was overrated and no longer the fighter he once was. But once the bell rang, Abraham quickly made him regret those words.
Идет последняя минута 4-го раунда. Последняя минута этого раунда. Боем средневесов. Тем более это титульный поединок. Хорошая двоечка в исполнении Артура Амра. Чемпионский пояс у короля Артура. Как я уже говорил, на предматчевой пресс-конференции Khoren Gevor заявил, что если он увидит, что кто-то есть сильнее его на ринге...
He fired a perfectly timed left hand that dropped Gevor in the 11th round.
И снова пропускает удары.
And the referee immediately stopped the fight.
Смотрим кульминационный момент этого поединка, 11-й раунд.
When Maciel stepped in with Pirog, he arrived unbeaten and extremely confident, promising to upset the world champion.
Ищет свои короны. Все, Дима созрел, чтобы нокаутировать своего соперника.
But Pirog stayed composed and slowly broke him down with accurate counters.
Придуманы интересные комбинации.
Навстречу великолепно. Ну,
добивать.
Вот сейчас удар в корпус был. Ну, не надо останавливаться.
Добивать.
By the 10th round, Maciel had absorbed enough punishment.
Головой все.
Вот я невольно вспоминаю.
Сейчас смотрите, снова еще раз кинул головой. Сейчас будет просто дубасить.
Ну и вот, туловище. Голова. Ну вот хороший встречный боковой, но держит.
Еще.
Держит аргентинец, посмотрите.
Maciel спрятался в глухую защиту.
And Pirog won the fight by unanimous decision.
Гонг бой за чемпиона мира.
Mack insisted Froch was slowing down and believed he could shock the home crowd. But from the opening bell, Froch overwhelmed Mack and dropped him in the first round with a heavy combination.
He decides to attack. He puts up the lead.
But he was. And Froch, look at his eyes. He's zeroed in.
He continued mixing hard shots to the head and body.
Again and all over the place. And Froch could get him out of there early.
Just slightly out of range. Oh, good shot there.
That wasn't, the right hand came through, got him, followed up with another.
Until a crushing body punch followed by a headshot sent Mack to the canvas in the 3rd round.
Again, working the body, then switching it upstairs, and Mack's in trouble. Big trouble. There's a delayed reaction. Because the body shots really got him, but then a headshot at the end might have wrapped it all up. And it has.
There was a huge super middleweight champion of the world.
When Taylor faced Ducote, she made sure that her experience would be the difference.
Fighting. Gordenia, Emily Ducote.
Instead, Ducote landed a perfectly timed head kick that froze Taylor in her tracks before following up for one of the most memorable knockouts in Invicta history. The fight didn't even last 3 minutes.
Oh, that was perfectly placed. I'm so glad we get to see these in slow motion right there. Looking right down the middle. See there? Before that looping punch could land. And look, I mean, the distance from point A to point B.
Ducote! Asakura confidently entered this fight, convinced she was ready to take over the division. She stayed arrogant but focused, but Hamasaki quickly proved otherwise. After taking the fight to the ground, she secured an armbar and forced the tap. After their first match and Mitchell's loss, Mitchell was ready to face Chu for the second time. Or he just thought that he was ready. Chu started breaking Mitchell down with heavy right hands and left hooks, scoring a knockdown in the second round.
Well, Mitchell needed a good start and he's not having one. This is Tszew's kind of fight. He's got him in serious trouble here.
Big trouble. Doesn't know where he is and has to go down. Cumulative effect of those punches. Mitchell in trouble here in round 2.
The guy's got away from him. That's what he's done here. A beautiful punch.
Yeah, 7 years ago by Vince Phillips. Oh, there's another right hand. Decking Mitchell in round 3. This could be over soon the way it's going. He struggles to his feet in a laboured fashion, but he's woozy.
He dropped Mitchell twice more in the third.
Seemed to have no effect at all on him. He's just walking through him. There's another right hand. Now the body punches. He's just working him over in there. The referee diving in.
Well, I don't know if Mitchell has ever come back from this kind of disaster in a fight. He's a great on-top fighter, and on top he certainly is not tonight.
Finishing the fight by a KO victory at 2:48 of round 3.
But look at Mitchell here. I mean, this is a quality fighter. Okay, a little bit past his
Stevens spent weeks talking about his power and promised he would become the first man to knock Golovkin out. Once the fight started, those predictions began falling apart quickly.
For the kill. 15 seconds and misses with the left. Wobbles Stevens with it. One more right hand and the round comes to a close. Keeping himself open to the right hand. Golovkin has made an impression with both.
Sit back and wait on Gennady Golovkin.
Now Golovkin with a body shot right cross and momentarily hurts Stevens.
Shots by Golovkin in the last round, but here Stevens is trying his best.
Has listened to his trainer, who told him in the middle of the ring. But now Golovkin backs him to the ropes. Incipient beatdown in Madison, seeming to give in just a little bit here. Landed a left shot off the ropes.
Golovkin battered him with jabs, hooks, and right hands before forcing a stoppage in round 8.
Stop it in the corner. I've seen enough.
That's a great stoppage because the temptation with a guy.
Butte entered the fight undefeated and carried himself like Froch was simply the next name on his resume. Many believed the Romanian star would outbox him with ease.
All Sensing and Boxing Monthly has Butte as #1 in the world, even above Andre Ward.
Instead, Froch walked him down and broke him apart.
Can smell blood here. Oh, and a big shot. Rocks the head. The referee stops the bell.
In round 5, the referee finally rescued Butte after a brutal barrage.
Forest fire, isn't it? That's what we've got here. Oh, there's that right there. The referee might have stepped there. There's more. He stopped it. He stopped surely. He goes sacks against the ring. Now he's going to give a count. There are people who've got in the ring. As if he packs too much power for this fella.
Barkley seemed confident before facing Ben. He even believed he would hand him his first loss.
A single punch and can't stop the fight.
But Ben came out aggressively.
And as expected, it gets started in the middle of the ring. And Nigel Benn lands a right.
And landed a huge right hand, sending Barkley into the ropes.
Barkley in the ring. He's down. Not only is he big punches were going to be thrown, but oh, and there's a good right hand by Ben. Got over the glove of Barkley.
After that, he scored 2 more knockouts.
Another combination of right hands, and you can see Nigel Benn closing, and he hits Barkley with Barkley.
Finishing the fight in the first round with 3 knockouts. If you don't want to miss it, don't blink.
The 3 knockdown rule is in effect. And there goes Barkley down to the ground. Is that the 3rd knockdown, Alex?
No, 2nd knockdown. He's stopping it.
Yes. Remember, he knocked him into the ropes right as we started. That was the 3rd knockdown. The fight is over. A 1st round win for Nigel Benn.
Arthur entered the fight expecting Gomez to be nothing more than another routine defense. He even started well with his jab in round 2, but Gomez kept landing his left hook.
But he's going to have to really work.
Gomez hurt him badly in the 3rd round. He kept pressuring him.
Shaking up Arthur again. That went through to his legs. And another one. And an uppercut. Trouble for Arthur. It's pretty incredible this so far. And there's nearly a minute of the fight in this round still to go. And Arthur, I think, is into... Gomez is getting him. Monstrous left hook. 2 of them. His legs have gone.
Pulled him out.
And he's cut as well. And he's getting beaten up by Gomez now. Gomez wants this so bad. McCormick, and he's hurt again here. Away goes Gomez again. And Arthur has to stop these left hooks landing. Pure, undiluted boxing drama. And Arthur takes it.
And by round 5, Arthur could not survive anymore.
By Arthur's left eye. Oh, and this time he does go down from the left hook. It had to happen. Surely now Gomez will do it. Yeah, he's down again. He's down again. I wonder whether John Paul has stopped it. No. He lets Arthur get the benefit of the doubt. No, he stopped it this time. And Michael Gomez has the victory.
For me, allowed to go there straight away. That should never have happened. And I thought that was wrong.
Flores came into this bout expecting her boxing background to make the difference.
Our co-main event of the evening, round number 1.
But once the fight started, Rawlings immediately took control.
Flores a bloody mess right now, bleeding from the nostrils.
And repeatedly dropped her opponent.
Letting go with their hands. Round number 3 we go, nothing decided yet. Rawlings trying to decide it in a hurry here, opening stages of round 3. Unloading, there's the left hand on the counter from Flores. And you see that push with the left hand to Flores, just a lot in the arm punches. It's completely different in the force of... Up to scratch in round number 4. And a fast
After multiple knockdowns, the fight was waved off.
Rounding! Hey!
Touch him now. Best of luck to both of you.
Khoren entered the fight as the reigning champion and believed her grappling would be enough to neutralize Cyborg's aggression.
Slashing elbow, but the tables.
But once the fight started, Cyborg marched forward and battered her with relentless strikes.
Pace right here.
And the takedown. The first 21 wins have come via submission. Oh, the elbow from Khoren, but the right hand from Cyborg. And Cyborg. And another takedown. Posture for the moment, although Cyborg posturing up and delivering those right hands.
She's cupping under the chin. Cyborg indicated.
Right hand. And now Cyborg unloading on Khoren. A minute and a half left in. Jockeying for position. Tie clips in the knees. And now to the counter right hand by Cyborg. Oh, that right leg.
That was a huge right hand.
And now the ground. Ground and pound from Chris Cyborg, battering the body of Marlos Khoren from full mount. Oh, again,
goodness, she
firing away with those
so
rights.
much power.
Oh, to the left and the right hands, just unloading, unleashing here. Chris Cyborg
winning by TKO after 3 rounds.
Defending, and that is it. Chris Cyborg is the new Invicta.
Molina talked himself into the fight by claiming Joshua was mentally weak and vulnerable under pressure. The problem was that he still had to prove it in the ring.
Captured it in sizzling. So many in the mix. Deontay Wilder, David Haye.
Joshua walked him down from the opening bell.
Richie gets with the jab, Joshua, and catches Molina. Back up on the ropes with a big right hand. Take his head, he's leaving his body open. Whole journey for the bigger tests that lie ahead.
I believe he'll be set for that big fight.
And eventually blasted him out in round 3.
Joshua, like the Predator, is going hunting, and he's going hunting now. The right hand, Fluten's Eric Molina.
Surely it's a matter of time here. Great work there from Joshua. That right hand found its way home, and we saw the effects. Molina does not want to be in here now. The fight's over. Stopped in the third round. Anthony Joshua.
So what was all the talk about? Absolutely nothing.
Selfies, you know, a real people person, and then stuns them tonight with another terrific performance.
Menezes entered the fight, eager to make a statement against one of kickboxing's biggest names. But Van Soest remained patient and found her opening in the third round. Finishing the fight by unanimous decision. Before the fight, Tapia promised he'd outclass Barrera and reclaim his place among boxing's elite. But Barrera controlled the fight from the start with sharp jabs, accurate combinations, and excellent footwork.
A little bit here. Now Barrera starts to come out of his shell. Tapia goes down, and Dmitry says it's a slip, not a knockdown. I think he's making more of a shot. Tapia's glove touched the canvas. Dmitry either didn't see it or decided not to rule it a knockdown. I love you, Albuquerque. Now listening to me. 505, guys. Okay. Barrera by 5. Thank you. Now Barrera goes to the body and to the head. I thought maybe he got laced or thumbed in the eye. That was what he was complaining about. Meanwhile, Barrera just going to work.
He landed clear punches and repeatedly beat Tapia, winning the fight by unanimous decision.
The king of the featherweights, Marco Antonio Barrera of Mexico City, plays down the stretch with
Tapia is a wonderful performer. The babyface assassin, the Ciudad de Mexico, Marco Antonio
Brown talked big before facing White. The Australian promised he would expose White and leave London with a victory. Instead, he spent several rounds getting picked apart.
And it's happened to Lucas Brown before. Way. That's a nice way. Good work from Dillian. There's good work, there's from White. Almost expressionless, Lucas Brown as he tried. There's more to him. And the eye closing as well, it's swelling. Will that even hold up? Lucas Brown, Dillian White. This is a punishment, and he feels this is the time to...
In the sixth round, White landed a devastating left hook that flattened Brown face first on the canvas.
We'll try and chuck one more, but he can't. And a left hook. Dillian White is victorious, and it's a dramatic...
The prediction didn't age very well. After dominating several heavyweight contenders, Golota didn't take this battle so seriously. He entered the fight relaxed, but the fight ended faster than an eye blink.
Right hand over the top by Lewis.
Lewis landed a devastating overhand right that badly hurt Golota.
Hook by Lewis. Golota goes down. Only the second time in his career that Andrew Golota has been down, and he is extremely wobbly as he gets up. Lennox Lewis has a tremendous opportunity for a first-round knockout here.
All right, hold on, let's go. Yeah, I don't think Golota's better. This is over.
Followed by a powerful left hook that dropped Golota to the canvas.
A lot of time, but he has absolutely nothing as Lewis pounds him to the canvas.
Ending the fight at 135 of the first round.
That's it. Tremendous statement by Lennox Lewis.
A big statement.
Golota's whole reputation was based on his 2 trips with Bo, and off of this you have to say
Lennox Lewis.
Before stepping in with Khan, Molina was full of confidence and insisted he would expose all of Khan's weaknesses. Instead, he struggled to get close enough to do much of anything. Khan piled up rounds before Molina's corner stopped the fight after 10.
Frank.
Техническим нокаутом в 10-м раунде.
Hammer's confidence about the fight was high above the sky. He promised to derail Fury's title ambitions.
Right, so now we are underway.
Instead, using his jab, movement, and fast combinations, Fury controlled the fight from the opening bell and repeatedly landed clean shots while avoiding most of Hammer's attacks.
Oh, great shots. To the quality punch. What hurts is what you don't see, and Christian Hammer, Tyson Fury will go looking for him. He's looking to put him away here now.
It's a good little tactic. You always keep turning your opponent when you're being close. Lovely. Impressive. Fast hands. Lovely variety.
The German corner.
After taking heavy punishment for 8 rounds, Hammer's corner stopped the fight before the 9th round.
Retired by his corner.
And still, the WBO International Heavyweight Champion, Fury.
That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.